Shit you done, I never would have. Got me tripping on my bro. I'm in LA, thinking back when I was sleeping on the floor. Seeing mistakes along the road, but I won't promise in my soul. Staying down ain't my goals. Now I'm a lot of goals. Leader, but I play my role. Body, I almost cold. Yeah, how my heart goes. Summertime, this bitch red hot. I got a dead block. My block for the dreadlocks. Whole hood for the sinners. I was like with the spinners. Everybody couldn't make it with me, but that was not my agenda. Not then. Everywhere I read my hood, I was stepping in my hood. I'm a legend in my hood. Sometimes I wonder how I'm blessed, 'cause ain't no blessings in my hood. I don't really be in the hood, things happening in my hood. I be wondering why I'm stressed. All this BS on my chest. I'm a danger, no one less, and I still feel it in my chest. I'm all night, if I ain't drunk, I know you get some rest. But I'm gonna miss my food, intentionless, I'm at my best. Yes, I learned my lesson. Yeah. Let's break it.
Well, I'm on cloud right now, answering these polls, trying to get enough XP for this game.
Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Back to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, BA, it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Yep, count it.
And Allen is a high IQ player, one who understands when he should try to score.
Here's Fox. Oh, misses the dunk. And here comes Cleveland. And Mitchell with the slam.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Fox, that's good.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. Outside the arc. Barnes with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. I discussed with Coach the difficulties of guarding Donovan Mitchell. He jokingly responded, "You mean the guy who scored 71 points? It should be pretty easy." And he went on to say, "Donovan is one of the best scorers in the game. We have to be disciplined and guard him closely. This will be a big test for their defense." Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Outside Johnson. A little mid-range shot is up. Cavaliers with a rebound.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to
What?
especially if the defense continues
Come on,
to
bro.
concede.
He just fall over
When
them.
you move the
Come on,
ball,
he did better animation.
defense, great job to make the unselfish play.
Wembanyama with a bucket.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the
It's a
aggressor,
terrible animation.
this
How does he
early,
get so
it is
far from the
intimidating.
pass? It ain't like I reached
And you
him.
want to get him going as
He
soon
was
as
just on
possible.
there.
Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he
Get his board!
rhythm
Come on,
early,
man.
watch out.
All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San
I
Antonio
need to
Spurs
shit up
roster?
from the people. Wish I could not push up, make it back and come up. I got you in the use of 30 with a killer. I saw how you can plug it out the bird. This one. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. What's up with this weird shit? Too little to make picture.
Now here's Strus. Pass to Mitchell. Oh, Fox with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Vassell. Back to Fox. Three-pointer. He's off on that one. Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Garland.
Oh, to the guy.
The Cavaliers able to retain
Good
possession.
hustle.
Both teams deciding to change it
Good
up.
hustle, bro.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Hunter up top. 5 to shoot. Allen on the wing. He tries for 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know,
Why are you going lateral? Get down here! You 7 foot!
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim. Makes it look so easy. Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Vassell. Into the lane. Outside Johnson. Hits the trifecta.
I like Johnson's focus at the perimeter. He's pretty careful about when he shoots the 3.
Pass to Allen. Back to Okoro. To the paint. Down low. Here's Garland. That shot off. Paul with some nice D. Vassell left side. Here's Johnson. Paul with it. But if it goes, no shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Spurs leading by 8. And we'll bring you to start of quarter number 2 when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Spurs.
well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted
Run.
buckets mean
Thank
the
you.
offense.
I definitely don't understand what's the hold up with that shit in 2K. The paint wide open like that. Sprints.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the
Nigga in that bitch.
Yeah, I'd consider.
Like, no, nigga, get down here, get to that basket. I'm gonna pass you the fucking ball.
The defense has to be better there.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just
Fuck.
feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned out his game in the tournament. That's rare for any freshman.
Here's Champagny. Pass to Castle. Sohan with the ball. Canton from the wing. Sohan's got his first 2 points. Cavaliers trail by 10.
Who
Okoro
that?
with the ball. Now guarded by Sohan.
Nice.
Now Strus. Inside. From downtown. Rebound by San Antonio. Pass to Sohan. Here's the floater. And he takes it up and lays it in. Sohan's got 4 points now in the quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, it's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league. Ryan, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Okoro on the wing. On target from range.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for space.
Pass to Champagny. Back to Sohan. To the middle. Tipped.
This was Texas. That would be Texas.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second.
Yeah.
Out of bounds. San Antonio will have the ball. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Outside
Like, why are we so dumb basketball? Greg Popovich is our fucking coach.
Fox outside. And there's the foul.
All you had to do was one screen. Why would you run over there in the corner, bro? That's so dumb.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
That's good.
Pass to Vassell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Johnson. Drops one.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, boy, why you
Call my iPad so I can listen to music. Did you hear me?
but if the ball go anywhere over the gate or the roof, it's not available no more.
Hey, answer the phone. I need my phone.
Didn't it just say if it go over the gate, y'all finna go mess with them dogs? Oh, y'all think I'm about to climb up the tree? You're more athletic than I am. It's the only time this y'all get off the tree card, and you only got one of them. Oh, see all that stuff around them? Look. Look at this. Throw the ball to me. Should have hit this me. Oh, whoa. That was... Here, Jason.
Answer the phone.
Jason. What's that on your face? Is them sunglasses? You got them from your graduation? Did you take pictures? I'm so sorry I couldn't be there. You look good though. Did you graduate too, guys? Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh, nothing. I'm just about to eat. Are you eating? I'm eating. Just only I should eat this.
With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce.
It's a little.
So the Lakers win the tip.
Oh, no.
Pass to Hachimura. And the focus of both of these teams, offense. Doris, it's about putting points on the board in bunches.
BA, it seems to be a league-wide trend in many respects. There's so much conversation about how skilled these players are. The range shooting that you've got to deal with defensively. I think we've got to redefine the definition of good defense because these guys are so good.
Pass to James. Doncic outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming. It's on Drew Holiday.
The understated part of Luka Doncic's game is strength. He is going to draw contact and usually make it.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh my goodness, BA, there's no question. He's got tremendous pace. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance. Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to present that bucket. Oh, go get it, big fella. Porzingis with the skyscraper.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Ah, he pushed.
We talked about how exhausting it is to go up against Luka Doncic. Coach told me, Luka's probably the toughest cover in the league because no one has been able to figure out a way to stop him. We have to just bring the intensity and do our best to slow him down. It's going to take a team effort to get that done. Back to you, BA.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Reeves. It's James on the wing. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta.
Oh, God, I hate it, dude.
James has got 5 now.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Back to Tatum. Off the mark there with a 3. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up to the Lakers. They trail by 1. Pass to White. Tatum from long range. Drops it with 3. He's got 5.
Yeah, stretching that defense all the way to the sideline.
Here's James.
Oh.
That one falls. Great set up by Doncic.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball.
Wait, on.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive. Both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, especially because of great draft picks and great trades.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And they've got a timeout call by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Here's Doncic. Porzingis grabs the board. And Porzingis has got the ball here for the Celtics. Pass to Holiday. And here's White. He's marked by Finney-Smith. To the inside. Porzingis. The basket drops. And he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, BA. It's 7'2". It isn't just simply about sending.
I swear to God!
It's about changing the trajectory.
Get the ball!
As important
Here's Pritchard.
Okay, great. Got it. Thanks.
Pass to Horford.
Here we go. Let's take a picture of your class. They look the same.
Now Porzingis.
They got your name on the game.
Nifty move. Oh, it's Porzingis with the
Well, let me
jam.
take a picture.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's
I need to
7-3
be in my
we're
face.
talking about.
Let's get closer.
Lakers trail by 7.
Yes, you got you a picture already. You'll do this.
Will it go? The shot by James. No
Don't
good.
sit down. We'll close.
There's 45 seconds left
No,
in the
not
opening
that.
quarter. Here's Pritchard. Screen by Horford. 5 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. What a terrific move that is.
Al Horford just goes about his business, and that's an easy opportunity right there.
Pass to Hayes.
You
Porzingis grabs the board. Boston leading by 9. Inside. Here's Hauser. Yep, that one goes.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Pritchard. And he misses his first shot. And so it's Boston. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting hot. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck. Plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more
That's a
talented team.
decent round, but we can reach. We don't gotta fucking
Do that.
yeah, that. It's just
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Pass to Vanderbilt. James outside. Boston pulls it in. Here's Hauser. Fires the 3. The kick to Tatum. Back to Craig. Goes back up. Outside Tatum. Buries it from 3. Tatum's got 10 points.
what they talking about, boy?
Jason Tatum has built such consistency from beyond the arc. Doesn't matter if there's a contest or not.
Pass to Vanderbilt. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Oh, swiped away. Outside Tatum. Back to Horford. Craig, he's open.
Ah, that's good swinging though, brother. Give me
Well,
that.
the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
From deep, Reeves. And Craig pulls it
That's a
down.
good board, dude.
Leading by 16. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable.
Hey, you know, I got a little something, my boy. You feel me? Like,
Franchise. They are all
I still got a little bit.
championship success. And anything short of that is a failure.
And that one drops. He's got 9.
First 2 games of the day already, both 20 ball, both of them quit. He didn't quit. He thought about it though. He was about to get up out this bitch. He pride too big. That nigga's problems, Jew.
J.J. Redick. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Gonna go live on TikTok too. As soon as I get out this game.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Outside Reeves.
I already know. Kill, murder.
Shot to
Do
stop
it.
the run.
I'm
And
on
he's
2K.
going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. These are his first free throws of the game. And that one falls for Reeves. Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse. But
Run through L2.
builds take longer than others.
That one.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis with that release point and that size, difficult to check in the painted area.
Doncic on the wing. Into the
Give me
lane.
that. Ah.
And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Greg with it. Hachimura covering.
Throw the ball to him.
Six to shoot.
That was weak.
Misses off the front iron.
That was a terrible take. Please try to go to the rim. Ah, Lord, this one. This ass
Offensive rebound.
sucks.
Outside Reeves.
Bryce. I mean, Bronny. Goddamn. Goddamn.
Doncic on the wing. He's got 6. From downtown. Boston pulls it in. The kick to Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. 1:56 left in the second quarter.
Boy,
No, that's not no late.
Where to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Charge. Greg Popovich basketball, baby. Real old school shit, man. This shit for real.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone
This shit
has
for
done
real,
anything
Jack.
in history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Celtics lead by 16. Outside White. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Holiday. They kick it out to Porzingis. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Porzingis has got 7 points for the quarter.
Now, this is why they call him the unicorn. Porzingis off the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's 7'3", everybody.
Give me that shit.
Blocked by Porzingis. Brown scanning the floor. Outside Porzingis. Off target from 3-point range.
He is too good a shooter, guys.
What?
To be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's Finney Smith. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Money make them leave, or I don't want to leave.
Skill set-wise, you can play him at either forward position, and in either spot, he's going to give
I took some losses for this shit. Why did you go in?
In a league that glorifies offense, you have to appreciate
Why?
what Finney Smith brings to the defensive end.
Ah,
one of those guys who brings versatility and perhaps more
it's gonna take me a little longer because I'm doing it by myself, and that's cool. I never panic.
guards, even bigs. You talk about a true do-it-all defender, that's Dorian Finney-Smith.
Pass to Cornette. Brown with it. Now Doncic defending.
Blah! Come on, bro. We gonna swing that hoe.
To go from
Coach Carter love this team, boy.
Porzingis has got 16
Trying to
points.
tell you, Coach Carter love this team. Any team that I control, Coach Carter love. But we gonna swing that bitch. We gonna play excellent defense.
And again, the Lakers no good.
So then, why ain't JT been on the court about 5 minutes? He fouled. He gone. Get out of here. Twitch Llama BEMN. Alright, let me get this shit right. I don't know if I want to go live on this page or the other one though.
I used to question my shit, I ain't know my therapist. I think I didn't take on my damn strength. And I got problems that I use, nobody can tell you. You know, the type of time ain't home, I ain't home. I know that type of time ain't home. Everything I got now is nerve, it ain't let me home. Every time my shit pouring it down to me, they know I'm on it. And I'm still with the same. You just get the shit, you get this shit straight out the mouth, for real, nigga.
I gotta get that load gone. I gotta get that load gone. Feel like it been, baby girl, just hold on.
I didn't mean to make it. I wanted you to take it. I wanted you to take it.
You can go ski after.
What they talking about, boy? Jumping out the pot, this shit ain't good, bro. Actually, let me do this real quick.
I'll sit over there. Go ahead and get your Thank you, King. Sure, do you want more? I can give you more. I was just starting y'all off with a little stomach friendly. Stomach friendly. Stomach friendly. Okay, our cabbage. We can
This shit been jumping out the pot. This shit ain't a bullfrog. My cousin got locked up because he fight bulldogs. I gotta get that load gone. Gotta get that load gone. Feel like it been so long. Told her girl just hold on. 11 and 15. I've been running into some bots lately. I ain't gonna lie, but I ain't mad and I ain't tripping. I'm gonna come through and scrape their ass up off the court every time. Please play on-ball defense, guys. That's the only X. All day, let these guys want to get torched and come play on-ball defense versus somebody like me. Please.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Crafty veterans on both of these rosters, Clark. How do you see that impacting the game?
Well, BA, it's going to lead to some high-level basketball. You got a roster full of high IQ players.
Give me that shit.
They know what it takes to get W's. I'm very much looking forward to this matchup.
Hold on, wait a minute. Because why the shit not playing? We're not even going to go there. Oh, yeah.
Your body made up of water.
Now here's Booker. The shake. And Booker gets double teamed. Durant with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Here's Beal. Outside goal. Here's Booker.
Why would you rotate to me, D-Book? You're wide open.
Booker on the wing.
Thank you. What are you doing?
After missing his first attempt, now
Nigga really rotated to a fucking contested shot and he wide open. I don't get 2K for it.
A go-to score with considerable range.
Kickball? Oh, yeah, my God. Yeah, they're up. Yes. Get your head up, D-Book. Hey, get your fucking mind right, D-Book.
Booker surveying the floor. It's Beal on the wing. It's Booker on the wing. The layup falls. Booker's got
I
5
gotta
points.
get that load going.
Easy money there.
I gotta get that load going. Feel like it been so long. Baby girl just hold on.
Look at the career of Kevin
I'm
Durant.
slapping that shit off the
He's
glass
had
for sure.
amazing lists of teammates, Chris.
Oh, he don't want to guard me now?
And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Pass to Prince.
Oh my God.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
Outside Durant. Here's Beal.
Ah! I wish niggas would just catch a ball and pump fake. If I'm not holding square, bro, there's no reason you should be doing all this shit. Tap the damn thing.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. We discussed Bradley Beal. The focus for them on the defensive end, coach telling me that Bradley guy who averaged 30 points a game.
So that's his game. Cool. We know what he gonna do all fucking game. Throw the ball to Giannis and crash. And we not going, that shit not gonna work all game, bro. 2K gonna let you get off with that for a period of time, but it's over with.
Once again. Pass to Bowl. Outside Booker. And the Suns miss again.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Durant with it. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Mark this Bucks roster loaded.
Lord Jesus.
Their window for another run won't last long.
Oh my God.
Especially with so many
Ain't no way.
teams around the league.
With KD, bro.
The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
These are the type of niggas that be in games that don't supposed to be in games. This nigga's.
Play. The Suns will have it. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He's going to gather the
Oh, bro,
troops and
get
talk
the
to
fuck out of here. You 82 and 17. You wouldn't be able to tell right now the way we playing. The hell? And this man here.
Just over 2.5 minutes
Oh
played
shit.
here in the first.
Oh, I did not know.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lillard.
That's my fault.
He takes it in.
He better enjoy all these little points he getting right now, bro.
Once Lillard takes that first step, he's all in. He won't stop until he finds the shot he wants.
Here's Booker.
Hey,
And he gets that one.
we finna get ours, though. I didn't see that.
7 points in the game.
And defensively,
Give me
you
that.
have to make
Oh my God, stop saving this nigga, bro.
It's gonna be a long night.
Oh my God, dude. He's supposed to turn that bitch over 3 times in that one position, but all right.
He's going to still find a way to get it in the basket. When the Greek freak tears
Fuck you talking about? You better guard up, for real.
tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throw.
Now here's Lillard. Oh, and makes it with a kiss.
Gotta like that attacking mindset of Lillard. Very confident in his ability to score and finish inside.
Booker's shot is good.
I doubt that's
What
what they
happened?
were looking for, but it works out.
Pass to Antetokounmpo.
Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure.
And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
The size and length and touch make Giannis one of the best finishers in the paint.
For 3, Booker. They get the rebound. Beal left side. Back to Durant. Second shot opportunity. And another back.
It's the Denver Nuggets matched up against the defending NBA champions, the Boston Celtics. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And the way the Celtics can attack teams, Doris, with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
And slammed up by Tatum.
Well, the incredible explosiveness, no fear from Jason Tatum. Ooh, lights out.
Back to Murray. Outside Gordon. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Deflects the pass. Jokic with the steal. And Denver is out to take their first time out here. Just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And a wide open look for Porter. Hits the three-point bomb.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Here's Tatum. Good, nice job down low.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And going vertical. Murray's one of those guys with that sneaky athleticism.
Inside. Here's Porzingis. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's Brown. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Pass to White. And White slams it in.
Derek White saying it's not just the big fellas who've got some pounds. I can put it down. Yes, sir.
And we all here talk about Drew Holiday's defense, but you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
Wide open look here for Murray on the three off target. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
That, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. They're still together. Gordon. And again, it's Denver.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need.
Holiday gets the bucket.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Deep two from Murray. Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Celtics trail by 6. Pass to Brown. And it's sent back by Jokic. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Here's Brown. Nothing on the board.
And look at how well Jokic uses that size defensively there with a great contest. on the shot.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Now, here's Brown. Pass to Cornette. Horford with it. And finished off by Horford.
What a pleasure to watch Al Horford go to work. Does all the right things, and that time gets an easy dunk.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. In the corner, it's Gordon. They get it back. Jokic on the foul.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Here's Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And so it's Denver. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low.
The Nuggets, 21.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Drills it from outside. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I don't think it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. I think we have a beautiful game.
Westbrook. Pass to Watson. A three-pointer off the mark.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Shireman. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Now Watson for 3. And Pritchard pulls it down.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Westbrook with the steal. Down low. Here's Watson. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Assist goes to
Watson's got the lead up to 12 now for Denver. Pass to Craig. Hands it from downtown. Craig's got himself going with the chip to his first basket of the game. Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. The Nuggets leading by 9.
And you watch Jason Tatum year to year. He is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never waned.
Outside Holiday. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Brown. No good on the triple. Celtics trail by 9. It's to Porzingis. Outside Porter. Here's Brown. Stripped away. Here's Hauser. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Over to the wing. Pritchard gets the bucket. And now just a 5-point Nugget lead.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alderhill.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shot. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. D.A., thank you for that. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound. He gets whistled for the over the back.
And to me, that's just a case of being too aggressive. You're out of position. Don't compound the problem by committing that foul.
Out to White. This one for 3. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White, rising fire from 3-point, it is on target.
Outside, Porzingis. Off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And they double up Murray. Over to the left wing. Westbrook, no good.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
White drives in. Count it, good. 7 points for Derek White.
Well, Derek White showing you I can put it on the deck and finish off a pretty drive. Nicely done, Derek.
Pass to Jokic. 17-foot shot on the way.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
White wide open. He cut. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Love to see Derek White go right up with it off the catch. No doubt right there. Just get the jumper flowing.
There's a 4-second difference in the shot clock to the game clock.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Holiday. Lays it up off the glass. Holiday's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
Able to absorb contact. Holiday is not someone that is prone to lose focus on these tough takes. And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 33. The Nuggets on top. They lead by a bucket. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Now, here's Jokic. Murray with it. He's picked up by White. Grimes' shot is off. Boston through. Pass to Jokic. Up top, Porter. A floater. It's Jokic inside.
And the teardrop coming from a 7-footer. No one is stopping the Joker there.
To the paint. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Porzingis has got his first 2 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Wow, the tenacity of Aaron Gordon, the athleticism is just amazing.
Here's Here's Brown. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Denver in the lead. Here's Brown. Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
If you don't keep Aaron Gordon out of the paint, it's going to be a long night. How easy is that?
Tatum, that's for two. Offensive rebound.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
Out down low. Here's Holiday. And he uses the glass on the way. That's now 8 points for Drew Holiday.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
When you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Pass to Porter. Murray for three. Rebound, Boston.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Brown. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And the Celtics with possession here. Trailing by 4. And it's Brown missing. Pass to Jokic. Oh, throw it down. Nikola Jokic.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. No good on the shot. Gordon with the defensive effort. Outside Porter. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Assist from.
And now an 8-point Nugget lead.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Outstanding pass on time and on target.
On the wing, Porter. Shoots over Brown. Porter, no luck. 104 left in the third quarter. Tatum on the wing. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sharp.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Celtics trailed by 5. Pass to Hauser. Brown outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility for Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
The kick out to Westbrook. Now here's George. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook off his feet in a hurry. Woo-hoo, nicely done.
Tipped away. Porter with the steal. A finish. And finished off by Porter.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
And stolen by Watson. And so it's the Denver Nuggets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very comfortable. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 7-point differential. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. The Nuggets lead by 7. Takes it inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
Defender in his grill, and Russell says, let me shake you off, sir. I've got to score this.
Here's Tatum. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And the Celtics making a change here.
From the moment Jason Tatum stepped into this league, he has been a guy who has wanted the burden offensively, and he has delivered.
To the wing right side. Back to Murray. Basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Watson. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Murray. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Brown. Rebounded by Hauser. Celtics trailed by 8. There's Tatum. And here is Craig. Clock at 6. Goes back up. Inside. Tatum.
You allow Jason Tatum to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
George, that's good. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Listened in to what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
And the mid-range seeming effortless for Murray. He's got the touch that makes that shot a real option for him.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Shot by Gordon, wide open. From outside, off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
It's to Porzingis. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Now White. A 3. Jokic grabs the miss.
And even though the quarter has been a struggle, it doesn't look like he's lost his confidence. He keeps looking for a shot.
Here's Murray. Softly tossed in the floor. Murray's got the lead up to 12 now for Denver.
And this is who Murray is, a natural scorer who looks for ways to get himself home.
Outside Porter. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. And there's another one for the Nuggets. And a moment here to take a look at some of the
GG's, bro. GG's, bro.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing
GG.
lane.
You would come back off that little trap shit or whatever that was, that little press trap shit. I can't even lie. I had to slow that bitch down.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Back to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by Brown. Celtics trailed by 12.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Denver.
This is a game where defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jamal Murray.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
A nice shot by Brown.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Tatum. Here's Jokic. No good. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris.
Know it. Ooh la la. I'll be like blah 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 blah. And la la la. Oh, let me go to the backyard and grab. What the fuck, y'all? Like, hell. Yeah. We got to put it down now.
Y'all, we got rabbits in our shit. That shit's crazy. We was getting full of them motherfuckers.
I didn't even choose these niggas. This shit was a random choice, y'all.
Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Fred Berry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. Here's Green. The jump hook. Yeah, that one's good. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
To the inside. And that one's good. Mitchell.
And standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
And the Warriors with possession. Butler on the wing. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Allie LaForce spoke with Kenny Atkinson. Allie?
I asked him specifically about Stephen Curry and what his defensive game plan is for him, and he told me, I just talked with them about communicating out there, especially when the screens are coming. We can't give Steph an inch in those situations. I think it's fair to say we can expect to hear a lot of chatter out there tonight, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
For all the things that Draymond does, when he gets dunks, it makes him even more excitable.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
That's pretty crazy. Garland at his size getting way up.
To the middle. And stolen by Green.
What's that, dude?
To the paint. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Hunter. Fast break Cleveland. Basket counts.
Yeah.
And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Now here's Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Defensively, you know Mitchell wants to get to the rim. Play it that way, and he pulls the string on you.
Pass to Garland. And finished off by Garland.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
And here's Curry for three. Sinks it from distance.
Steph Curry is a brilliant offensive basketball player. The D backs up, and he just shoots that one off the dribble.
Mitchell. Inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Outside Kachemski. The three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers lead by 5. Outside Hunter. Allen on the wing. The three from Mitchell. Pass to Hunter. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot.
Oh, that shot fast.
For three. With the second effort. And Allen lays it in.
And that kind of bucket for Allen is just injecting energy into the team. One of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA.
Now here's Curry. Lets it go
That's all
from
you
deep.
gotta do.
He drops it from range.
Run him away. Make him go
Curry's
think
got
about
6.
another shot.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Pass to Garland. Out to Mobley. Outside Mitchell. A shot from the high post.
That's not what I'm trying to look in that rim, but I
short.
shit.
Now, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off.
Ah, we got a hand.
I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Ah, I just ran it up just to
That's
give it
needle in
back.
the
Come on,
haystack
bro.
shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Now here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. Pass to Allen.
I don't know. Maybe. Thank you. Maybe do that at that big ass height. Shit. Why is he that open? Back court.
Flare from the big fella.
Outside Curry.
He shooting.
Back to Butler.
Yes, sir. Make him go get another shot.
Offline with a three. From deep, Mitchell.
Oh, come on, that's a big shot, boy.
The buzzer beater. Are you kidding?
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
It's a big shot. It's a quarter, boy. We get ball back too, but we never jump before the game. They guaranteed you the ball for 2 quarters straight.
The broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Here's Thompson. No good there. Green with the defensive effort.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012.
Hey, that's good defense. I can live with it. It ain't no threes.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end. Play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team to win. And Brian, he's good at his job.
Why you did that?
Playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not.
That's cash. Nobody's there.
For three.
Oh, he just...
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Okoro. Into the lane.
On bench, y'all gonna have to hoop for him.
Defender for the dunk. Draws the foul too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Moses Moody. And Cleveland making a change here. Well, Brent, league-wide, more and more points being scored. You see that tapering off at any point?
Yeah, with all the rule changes and what we're seeing in terms of the skill set of players growing, the scoring is just going to keep going. How far can we go? I don't know. I feel like we're talking off a little bit. The only way we're going to score more points in a game is add more time to the clock. Every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
Outside, Green. Again, no good by Golden State. The Cavaliers lead by 10. Outside, Strus. Pass to Okoro. Plenty of space. Pajemski grabs the board. Right side, Curry. A deep three. And the Warriors miss again. Here's Jerome. Count it. 1-for-1 to start the game.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
And here's Curry for three. Oh, Curry, just nasty from downtown.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here.
Shots. Spin back, give him a let off some more. That nigga Mac not fucking that hoe. What's he gonna die by that hoe? He gonna say fly by that hoe? He gonna pull liver and let off some shots by that hoe? You cannot beat on the bus and you broke. You never shot shit before.
Including that three-point shot.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Dude, Darius Garland can't cook live.
Championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Warriors trail by 12. On the wing, Curry. He's got 9. Outside Moody. It's Pajemski on the wing. Back to Curry. There's the three.
He's smothering that shit.
And And this is exactly who you want taking that shot.
Will not let us throw the lobs, man. They there.
What? Two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Now here's Curry. Jacks up a three. Counted from distance. He's got 12.
Great execution. Steph just ripping the defense right now to shreds. What a great screen and roll action that was.
Wow.
Outside Strus. From deep. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Warriors trail by 9.
What's Steph? Why would we leave Steph Curry wide open, Jude? Y'all gotta think. We gotta think.
Mitchell with the ball. Green picks him up. Mitchell drives in. That shot, no good. And the Warriors with possession. Down low.
Just don't let Steph go.
It's deflected.
What? Why are we running to crowds? Just stop. Everybody stop.
Garland scanning the floor. Outside Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell on the attack.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Please. Thank you.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Here's Garland. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Ended the half so terrible. Started the game shooting the hell off the ball, bro. What's up with you? Ads. Shit, ads.
And so it's Cleveland. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They're getting lots of great looks.
54%. That shit garbage.
That's why they're up. More NBA on 2K Sports.
I'm Owen. Come out here and fucking hoop.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Outside Garland. Outside Mitchell. Now Allen.
That's not, bruh. Why don't you stop, bruh? I'm not telling you to go up. You go
inside. Here's Butler. And it's Butler.
You go right, you pump it. Reset it.
Such a well-conditioned.
Reset it. That's it.
Vertical. Get up and throw it down.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not
quite sure y'all kill you.
The Warriors make some changes.
Oh, God. This crowd is in all of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in all too. Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively.
Why is you stopping, Donovan? You had a free lob, bro.
Stability and head coach as the Warriors.
I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than
dumb. We got free basket. I'm having to go get other baskets because
the connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
The three.
My boy said, yeah, I'm gone, fool. He cashing them hoes. You got to know that. And DJ, I didn't even choose them. I was sitting here trying to fix my TikTok stream, and that shit just chose them. So that's like my second game with them niggas. Find a bitch out. I don't think that I can find a bitch I need. If we getting money, only thing I know. And if I fuck with you, that's not the love. I don't think that I find a bitch I ever need. I'm in love with getting money, only thing I know. And if I fuck with you, that's not the love. Ah, he got my voice. But I see.
Well, we have to
You talking to me?
Bitch, nobody down, you know. Got the beat up. No. I mean, oops. My bad. Yeah.
I don't think that house I ever need because I'm in love with getting money and everything.
Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Done with it. Leonard picks him up. Back to Booker.
Oh, no. I was about to say, Loki,
All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
A master at working through contact. Sometimes it seems hard and prefers getting physical on the way up.
And there's a whistle. That'll go on Derek Jones. That's his first foul. Now here's Booker to the wing on the left. Here's Richards. Good work there as it goes.
They make people without a meter make every fucking layup. But if I was slightly early, I fucking missed my layup. But I'm actually
Harden surveying the D. Screen by Zubac. It's blocked. Out of bounds, Clippers ball.
Bro, you ass. Come guard me, scare ass.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's
Shit not gonna save you, garbage, bitch.
Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Dead-eye shooter. Harden working off the pass.
And with this score of the Suns, Greg, you never know
we get the fuck
going to initiate the offense
go.
for him.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. It can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel.
But don't get rewarded for playing good defense. Thank you. Like, y'all save this nigga. He running away from me. I play defense. Y'all save.
To sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Cut, Trent? Oh my God. Let's just sit right here together. When the basket's wide open.
Harden outside.
I hate niggas like this. Oh, I'm fucking trash.
It's kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And it's done in the corner. And that
sorry, you fucking trash.
Here's Bogdanovich. Phoenix grabs the miss.
God,
Finish the first break. Done leading the way.
And I jumped through the ball. Good shit. Now, please go. Run off.
But somehow the defense just threw him off.
Wait, I saw that. I didn't think the shot was going to be that fucking fast. These are all free.
With a three-point shot. Outside, KD. Pass to Booker. He's off on that one.
Okay, now let's fucking go. The game will be over if we go. Stanley missing! Ah!
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open.
Ain't no way I'm missing like this, bro. These are free baskets. I should be up 18-5, 18-6, easily.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. Hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They've got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you.
Finally, we fucking scored again. Let's fucking go on the run. Shit. Out of bounds. Oh, Lord Jesus. Great defense.
tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Pass to Richards. Here's O'Neal. That one goes. Counted.
But niggas make that.
1:36 left to play here in the first. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote?
Gotta hit that fool.
When he said, I'm not a system player.
We cannot miss that on God. I don't care what we do. We're not missing that shit. That's great, 2K. That's real great. He was able to just get through that. Like, oh, he don't want to guard. He has. It don't fucking matter. Man, 2K.
The Suns trailing.
I fucking love this. Give me that shit. Oh my God. He's on the bench. That's 2K. God. This game really is.
Averaged 30 a game in back-to-back seasons.
Actually go get baskets. I don't get reward. This man forcing himself to the rim. I'm playing that shit perfectly. On ball defense. Reward him. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, my bad.
With it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Here's Leonard. Back to Hart.
What? Huh?
Pocket 6.
Y'all ass. Y'all so ass, bro. What was you sitting there for? Yo, nigga left you. And you had the paint wide open. Oh my God. I don't get it. Why do the niggas just sit there? Cut it. Yeah, dude. Give me that shit. Fucking garbage, bitch.
When a steal triggers the break.
It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Jones has got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Jones. He hangs in there and pushes in on the second chance points.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid points in the paint.
And so it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Los Angeles.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And the dunk by Zubac.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that.
Oh, you're right, Lou. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Simmons inside the line. That one's no good. 0-1 to begin the game. Knocked away. And stolen by Dunn. Pass to Zubac. Outside, Simmons. Count it, good.
At 6'10", Simmons knows he has the height needed to score inside. He just has to finish strong.
Looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous
Hey, Ben. Why are you?
when healthy.
Lobbed up there for Dunn. Plumlee with the steal. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Love the assertive approach from Simmons, refusing to let the contact get to him.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Suns trail by 10. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Back to Dunn. Pass to Plumlee. Now Booker. Dunn covering. And the rejection by Zubac. And here's Dunn. Back to Leonard. Taking no chances.
And Leonard makes it look incredible at getting finishing with physicality.
The contest and the rebound, folks. That is how you defend.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the contest. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
You can't talk to nobody in his house. Where's she? See? And don't call her no more.
Okay. Why not ever peek that, G? 2K. How did, bro, if I quit this and I get a loss after this nigga left the match himself, I'm gonna be so fucking mad, bro. Okay. Woo, I was just about to close it out. I'm so glad I waited, because, boy, why am I frozen? Give me those answers. Why am I frozen, man? Can I use the Suns now? Who all can I use? I can use the Thunder. I ain't gonna lie, I want to use the Mavericks. Oh, yeah, it's a good matchup. Let's see. Oh, we got some comp. He went and switched to tier. Alright, I just want the money. Long live Lenny, man. Jackson legend. I never met a bitch that I need. One thing I never seen was the bitch I need. I need money. What the fuck you think? Trying to sip away my partner if I'm at the scene. I'm trying to make a way, it's harder than it seems. No time to stay low key for trying to make a scene. No time for she stay leave.
With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Maxey, that's good.
So tough trying to knock Maxey off balance, off stride. He's outstanding at playing through contact.
Here's Irving. Yep, that one goes.
This is Kyrie Irving show, baby.
Right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Jacks up a three. Brian's shot is home. The Thompson. The rebound by Embiid.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother us.
Pass to George. To the middle. Here's Maxey. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
You know, Maxey finds all kinds of ways to score, and he knows only one speed. Flat out, all out.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous. With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. The biggest focus on the defensive end, the big man, Joel Embiid. Coach telling me that they've talked a lot about how to defend Embiid. They have a great film session on it, but at the end of the day, he said Joel is a monster down low, so there's only so much you can do. It'll be fun watching the process do his thing tonight, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish it tight. That's a miss.
Oh my God, bro.
And the defense got away with
Klay Thompson, shoot the fucking ball. Stop playing around, bro. 2 3s from Klay Thompson. We up by 6. It's common sense.
That's his first foul.
Fuck.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Pass to Embiid. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Now here's Irving. Out to Thompson. From deep. Fires in the triple.
Extremely dangerous from that range. That's Thompson's comfort zone right there.
Embiid from outside. Counted from distance.
Oh
man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth. Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The 3 from Washington. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Here's George. That one goes.
He's ass with all counts. How did he get 143 wins?
Because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And it's Irving missing.
God, what did that say? I didn't even read it, but I know I wouldn't shit on that. Oh my God.
And George with the jam.
Missing the lead with Kyrie Irving, Drew, they gotta be studied, Drew.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd.
Get out this timeout. We don't need no fucking timeout, bro. Ain't shit to be fixing. You winning. Bring your bitch ass on.
First quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after.
Okay, do all of that shit when you can just go. Whoa!
Very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
Here's George. After the basket by Dallas.
Great speed displayed by George on his way to the bucket. Devastating to the defense with those dunking skills of his.
Over to the left wing. Marshall inside. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by George. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. And there's the call on Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first foul of the game. Stolen by Davis.
Slick move that time. Excellent timing and fast hands. Lead to the steal.
God.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yes, with
yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. And that's all it took.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
You gonna do that every time. Stop jumping. Stay on your fucking feet, bro. For you lose to this bum ass nigga for not being disciplined, for not making layups, for not doing all the little shit right. That's what's gonna make you lose, bro. That shit ass. I knew the animation was coming. Like if he don't get the block, Jude, don't give him that shit, bro. Don't give the nigga shit. He didn't get the block, so dunk the ball. Stupid ass nigga. The fucking starters and get them garbage ass niggas off the court. See them niggas, bro. Nobody paid to see them niggas hoop. On God, they did.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
The Sixers leading. Pass to McCain. Shoots over Thompson.
Why are you jumping, Clay?
He's guarded by Washington.
Okay, are y'all drunk?
Clock at 6. Back to Oubre. This one for 3. Davis with a rebound. And so it's Dallas with it. You know, Clark, 2024 saw Anthony Davis make his return to the All-Star game.
And really, B.A., such a pleasure to see him back
healthy
and producing. That's not been an issue. The issue has been him being hurt and not being able to be on the court. But he's a perennial All-Star when he's healthy and playing and doing exactly what he's done throughout his career at both ends, to be a dominant center.
That's can miss with a slightly early lead, bro.
Nice defensive effort. And here's Oubre from the arc. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down. Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long.
He's so ass for it. I don't even know how. Get back.
Pass to McCain.
I know he didn't couldn't get there because I fucked, bro. Like,
The Mavericks trailing. Thompson outside. Steps in there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity at three-point play. Kelly Oubre picks one up. And Philadelphia making a change here. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact, because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
Now Irving.
Early, bro.
The rebound by Embiid.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his
I always had
confidence
this
at
problem
all.
when I used the Mavericks last year too.
Here's Oubre.
Why am I so early with y'all shots? Like, goddamn, I'm gonna hold this bitch for 10 minutes. Don't even tweak, bro.
To the inside. Back to Irving. To the
Why you didn't keep going? You had the back door, fool.
Thompson right side. Here's Washington with the drive. Can't get it to fall.
Hi, man!
Here's McCain. Still without a bucket. Here's Embiid. Oh, a vicious move by Embiid.
Let's just take a break right
You know,
now.
Clark, over the past few
Take a break.
seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, BA, of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point production.
So both teams making some changes here. And now about 3 minutes
So
gone in the
somehow
second
moves.
quarter here. Outside Davis. Pass to Gafford. And the dunk by
20
Gafford.
points. All we got is
Great
20
feed
points.
from Davis, a big guy with nice vision.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Ryan, the Sixers' two stars make a great pairing. Maxey, set him in beat. Since I As a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy, good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Stolen by Davis.
And it's pretty simple. I mean, once you leave your feet, you leave yourself with very few options.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second
Like,
quarter.
I'm so ass with these niggas, dude. I cannot shoot with them, dog. Ass, he held that one. Like, but his game is over if you just fucking get on the other end and go.
Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire.
Pass to Gafford. To the paint. Drummond grabs the miss.
Alright, bro. Why am I'm not using these niggas no more. Oh my god, dude. It don't matter what kind of basket I'm trying to get. We cannot get that hole.
It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Dinwiddie. It's Thompson, high post. Outside for Davis. AD off the bounce. Washington outside. 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Drummond grabs the miss.
Because you hit the right button, the nigga was wide open, bro.
Pass to Maxey. Over to the wing.
And she deserved it, shit. Fucking 10 possessions straight of bullshit, bro.
Got himself on the board.
The fuck?
3 there. Gafford with the ball. Gets it off. No good on the buzzer. And a pretty tightly contested game
Fucking
here.
God, go to halftime and get y'all fucking brains together.
On top. They're up by 3.
41%, 8 fucking points in a quarter, bro.
After halftime to get the
Hurry the fuck up with this shit. Get the fucking starters in. Y'all better come out this bitch. Y'all fucking mean.
This one could go down.
All this weak ass shit we doing.
Irving.
Oh?
Left to the wing. Pass to Thompson.
Slip through.
Back to Gafford. The ball's knocked loose.
Hey, bro.
Lets it fly.
Or shit, because nothing is open. Y'all not doing shit, bro.
To take these shots so smooth. How he
Touch on nothing. Everybody running to each other. Crowd shit up, bro. Go right.
You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses
The ball.
his rush hour handle.
Let's switch.
And that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA.
I swear to God, I was hoping he got it, but I was just gonna turn everything on. Just Johnny, you that shit right there. Fucking streaking. Fuck all of that. Get out.
Pass to Embiid. Now George. And Davis with the block.
You don't know exactly where Davis is. He's going to deny your shot. So
I'm hitting all the wrong buttons.
Outside Irving. Back to Davis. For the lead.
What are you doing, dude? Why would you just... Oh my fucking God. Why would he lay the ball up in that possession 2K? It's the freedom. It's AD. The fuck is laying the ball up?
He wants a few moments to regroup with
Oh
his
my...
players.
Just dunk that bitch, bro. What the fuck am I playing, bro? What am I playing? I cannot be playing 2K. What the fuck?
Here's Thompson.
Back down. Thank you. Please dunk the ball. It's so fucking simple. Oh my God. If 2K would just understand what the fuck is going down every fucking time this one they do this.
These teams have been scoring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout first.
And here's George.
You give it right back up, you dumb bitch. You just did it. What makes you think he's not gonna do it?
Always looks like he's trying to tear the basket down.
And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
Nice defense.
That's his game. We can run off easily. Lock the fuck in, start.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Clay busting it up inside.
Even though he does most of his damage along the perimeter, Thompson can also dial it up inside.
Yup, we played that perfect. Great defense, kid. But back door.
Offensively, they're really rolling at that end. Excellent game. Here's Washington. There's the drive. Thompson outside. Just 4 to shoot. From the high post. Drummond grabs the miss.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. For three, Maxey. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Washington outside. To the right side. Thompson outside. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot.
Very hard.
Look, you never want to foul a jump shooter, and guys, hear me on this. I'm pretty sure Clay qualifies as a jump shooter.
You know, when you think about how the Mavs play defense, so much depends on how they defend the point of attack. They've got great rim protection and rotations, but if they aren't stopping penetration, it's tough.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking. Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. Even then, it's just not a good play.
Pass to Prosper. Williams with it. And rejected.
Why don't they? Oh, dude. They kill me with them little ass layups. Like, do that, bro. Oh my God, niggas come through that bitch layup. Get that bitch punched. Stupid ass nigga. The fuck you think niggas gonna do? You come through that bitch playing around? It's the NBA. Thank you, dog. Be a fucking man. Stop being a little bitch. Weak ass shit y'all got.
What a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to run.
Trap that.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that,
Give me that.
the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Dallas leading by 5. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
Oh my! Oh my!
He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And the 76ers making a change
Took us to the fucking fourth quarter to fucking want to activate. The game's supposed to bend over, bro. Letting sorry niggas hang in games, that's how you fucking lose. Like, this nigga ass, he been ass all game, bro. You just ain't get none of your shots until now. Then that kills your confidence to take the shots. Because you've been open, but you ain't been taking them because of your confidence. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, bro. Y'all had y'all turn the games. Bench, get the fuck out of here.
Points at the end of the period. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store.
Actually, Gafford, you get out too. Lively, you. But you must be damaged, you stupid. You ain't getting me. Thank you. And instantly get in the game. Let's make it bad.
Take it away. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Pass to Embiid. The kick out to Maxey. Embiid inside. Here's Grimes. It's George on the wing. 6 to shoot. Embiid with it. And slapped it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Derek Lively.
If that would have been me, that would have bounced off bro body 5, 6, 7 times.
Hey, Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A. I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid, convincing him to play for us.
The Mavericks lead by 8. Pass to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Here's George.
Bro, why do they get all these and ones, bro?
For a three-point play here.
Slap niggas out the air or something, bro. These weak ass fouls, they continue through them bitches.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
One of the most selfless stars in the game. Clay has no problem playing the role of distributor.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He said to them, you guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting. And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here. And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated. Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten him into the hole.
Timeout. Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Mavericks lead by 9. Now here's Irving. Pass to Thompson. And he gets it to go from the high post.
Thompson's so pure as a shooter. I mean, he gets that mid-range look, and he's not going to hesitate to let it go.
George. And the jam by George.
Man, get this man the ball.
When he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Nice shot by George.
Yeah, this guy certainly knows how to take over a game. I wonder who made George mad tonight. They're paying for it now.
Washington outside. George with the block. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Drummond with the
spamming square and nothing happened.
Contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Outside Irving. Buries it from 3. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Drummond with the screen. And Gafford with the block. Thompson outside. The 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
George for 3. Washington grabs the miss. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavs. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game.
And he almost made them regret defending him so recently.
And George launches it from deep. George with another miss.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you got to make it.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. A nice victory here for the Mavericks.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution
Why did I troll like this one? The booty bowl. You won the booty bowl, though. That's all that was.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory. Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Damn. You know I got you. Don't have the fucking on before they take your baby. They gon' need it, baby. So they say me, baby. My bad, my was crazy. But you were like, no way, bro.
Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. The kick out to Brown. Right side Holiday. Back to Brown. Tatum's shot is off.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pocket 6. It's hauled in by Porzingis. And the way the Celtics can attack teams' doors with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's tough.
That
oh
one
my
falls.
God.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Pass to Brown. And Holiday, here we go. And Holiday throws it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him and wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Now here's White following the miss by Porzingis. Gilgeous
He
Alexander.
can give me the right. Just but somehow it's still not a valid layup. Give me that shit.
Nobody near Williams. A three-pointer, no good. The Celtics on offense. The kick out to Holiday. The Celtics working the ball around now.
Same shit, different game. Stop missing. You're missing way too much this game. Today in general. Fuck this game. Today in general, you've been missing your fucking shots you play for 8, bro. Come on, lock the fuck in.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never
Who's the fucking? Oh my god, if you fight the white pass the first fucking time, that's not a problem. Who the fuck is you throwing the ball to, fool? Open!
Get it to go. Boston trail. Outside Tatum. Hits it from three-point
It's a shoot. Simple. Basketball.
Jason Tatum has built such consistency from beyond the arc. Doesn't matter if there's a contest or not.
You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
Into the lineup for the Thunder. Number 21,
1:14 up in the first quarter. Pass to Hauser. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
It's not a spin move, kid.
Here's Pritchard. Just 5 on the clock.
Oh my fucking.
Boston with another.
Pritchard, what the fuck is this dude?
Makes that an easy shot.
Nigga.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than
Oh
putting
my
in the work to get
god,
over screens.
Caitlin, are you cool?
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first.
You want a snatch?
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Cornette. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Yo.
Shoots the three. Pritchard hits the bucket.
Pritchard, fucking
Pritchard's Williams looking over the floor. Here's Wallace. And he can't answer back with 3-pointer offline. It could go. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Celtics out in front. Up 3.
17. The Thunder. 14.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Celtics.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Right now, I've sent it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a scout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
On the wing, Williams. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 14. Count it. Good.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, so dangerous in pick and roll. He's going to keep you off balance because he can score it take.
Pass to Pritchard. Horford in the post. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum finds a way.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Caruso. And the shot falls short this time. Pass to Hauser. From deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Boy, the rise and fire off the bounce by Gilgeous-Alexander. With that length and release point, good luck guarding.
There's Tatum. Hook flush by Tatum.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and in, that's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. People in the know how good of a defender he is.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving it around. Pass to Caruso. From Jay off the mark. Boston leading by 6. And just over 3.5 minutes play here in the second quarter. Now, Craig. Here's Pritchard. Wall is covering. Charity stripe shot. Now here's Tatum. A leaner. And it's in after a nice pass off the right side. Tatum's got the lead up to 8 now for Boston. And Gilgeous-Alexander. Here we go. And
bro, please go with somebody else. You so ass.
Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, two-time MVP, and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that start.
Here's Caruso. Outside Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. There's the three. And it's out of bounds.
Who's guarding the
Celtics leading by 8. Holiday attacking. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Down low. There's Williams.
Yeah, you fucking suck. You only good with fucking one person. You can, if you ain't got the ball in his hand, you can do shit. Your brain free.
Now White. Still yet to score. And Brown now is out the keys. Inside Holiday. And so it's the Boston Celtics in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's Gilgeous Alexander with the drive.
Oh my God, bro, that shit garbage, 2K.
Gilgeous Alexander.
Stop giving him that shit.
You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer.
That's that shit, bro. No skill, that ain't no talent. You're not doing shit but running to the rim and waiting and throwing the ball. That's not a skill back,
Point
bro.
guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled.
That's not a charge. I said.
Oh, nice job there from Holgram. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Hey, I just. Oh, so ignorant, bro. Oh my God, I cannot make this shit up. JB, why are you sitting at the free throw line with a paint wide open? I'm celebrating. Let me get to.
We're getting used to performances like this.
Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player of the game conversation and a rising star.
This is the shit that happens on this garbage ass game that made niggas feel like they poop, and that shit garbage. This nigga suck. He shouldn't even. It should be a 30 ball by now. He fucking suck. Know that. That's no steal. And that's no steal either, bro. What the fuck, bro? But you not winning. It don't matter what you talking about, what you got going. Oh, okay, my bad. I said something crazy.
Right side, Porzingis.
Take the ball.
Porzingis, and he gets free.
Bro, I'm trying to sidestep.
Oklahoma City trailing.
Now it's a tie game. They let him go. They let him go, bro. I don't even get it, bro. I don't get this shit.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they
literally just sat here
win.
and did it. I don't even know.
Defensive ace
Fuck
Lou
you.
Dort
Oh,
talked about their chemistry.
don't get on the ring.
He said nobody cries about shots
Damn, there
or
was a
anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Why aren't you doing dribble moves? And I'm telling you to do dribble moves. Wrong person.
To White. From the arc.
Off.
It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Get the ball! Get the ball! Get the ball! The ball right there, Joe. Going to, you know who it's going to, bro. Get up top. Thank you.
Alexander with it. Screen by Hartenstein. 6 to shoot.
This, he made a layup from that fucking far away. Interesting, bro.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
Get this shit. Like, right? Fuck it. Fuck this game. Get out. Keep playing this stupid shit, bro. Fuck about winning. This shit bothering my brain. Dumb ass shit be going.
Celtics leading by 3. And we talk about Derek White.
Like that. Why wouldn't he dunk the ball?
Kevin, it's been both impressive and sometimes feels improbable. He was not highly recruited. There were no expectations on him when he arrived in the NBA. This guy has turned himself into one of the premier defenders from the guard spot. An excellent shot blocker and so rock steady as a ball.
3 seconds. I was about to say he was napping before he got the ball, dude. What the fuck?
Second violation. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shoes. It's basketball 101. Boy, is it working.
Your job is to rebound, right? So where are you going on that play? Why are you backing up? Go to the fucking ball. Defense. Defense. And bro. Okay, are you greening these? Do you got your meat off? Or is your timing off?
Well, let's remember that at 6'6".
Okay. I was about to say, because, boy, what the? That makes sense. That makes
He's been
sense.
shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Get out the way, nigga. I hate when y'all do it. If you're not gonna guard, go get the fuck. Actually, foul. Get these niggas off the court so they can get it.
I'm not sure.
That's the conclusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Wallace, right side. Pass to Chang.
Yes, sir. Good defense.
As the Celtics gain possession.
You gotta score that.
20 seconds
He
left.
did that.
Here's Pritchard.
That boy.
Here's Craig.
And
here's
oh,
Horford.
God.
Here's
Wow.
Pritchard.
Cutting,
Wallace covering.
all these free
Right
baskets.
That will count.
It is Pritchard.
Been the story so far for the Celtics. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point.
41.
3 tenths quarters behind us. And more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Celtics leading by 5. Out to the wing. Here's Hauser.
This game, I've been listening. Oh, shit. And that's the problem.
Wallace outside. Pass to Caruso. Now here's Tatum. Here's Pritchard.
That's beautiful basketball. I like it. Yes, sir. Okay. And it was just
all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
3 seconds, 3 seconds, 3 seconds. Oh, whistle, bro.
This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And Boston has possession. Tatum, that's for 2. Out left to the wing.
Another late.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Offensive rebound. On the wing, Gilgeous Alexander.
Lock some up, dude. We don't give a fuck about you doing that.
Second chance effort.
Get the ball. Get everybody sitting there watching this shit, bro.
And he gets that one to
Bro.
go off the front iron.
All 3 green jerseys that was in the fucking paint just sat there and watched that nigga grab the board. Hey, the slip. Why aren't you slipping with him? What are you doing? Commit, whatever the fuck your name, you ass. Get out the game. Get out. Snatch them niggas out the game, dude. Nah, foul. Get them niggas out. Get them niggas out. Get them niggas the fuck out the game.
Into the fourth quarter.
That shit crazy. Niggas sat there and then stepped out of bounds. What all he had to do was cut and dunk the ball. Oh, God. Get the fuck out the game. Don't even worry about that shit, fool.
They're trailing by 5. To the paint.
No. And it hit JB. His dumb ass just sat there and watched it.
To retain possession. Taken away by Holiday. Brown outside. Back to White. This ball moved by Boston.
Oh, how we? You see what I'm saying? I'm wide open if you don't run to me, Jaden.
It's Dort on the wing. Holmgren.
I don't understand the stupid shit on this game. Why in the fuck would you run toward me, dude? Wide open, by myself open. You want to bring traffic? Like, get your bitch ass on.
Out to White. From 7.
Okay. Bro, what are y'all doing? All 4 of y'all sat there and looked at this. Nobody moved.
Time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Back to Gilgeous Alexander.
And thank you, Porzingis. I was about to say, you're going to piss me off if you don't jump like that, bro. That's a free attempt.
Brown right side.
Here we go again, not wanting to get on that rim. And that's what we get because he would have initially cut. On God, you would have had the paint by yourself. And then we give up a. There's only one nigga scoring, bruh, and we can't stop this shit. Nobody else on this team is a fucking threat right now. It's on the fucking court, but guess what? We can't figure that out. To dump the ball once again. Like, look, nobody else. Hold the ball. Just stop. Don't do shit. That was so fucking stupid, bro. It shouldn't even be a game. Cut, Porzingis. Anybody can cut right now. We will get a basket. But no, everybody just sit. Porzingis.
Shot clock at 5. Out to White. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
I'm not using these two just for good
those kinds of errors.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
The only nigga who can score is fucking Fatigue. And we know he wants to drive. Oh my God.
Celtics leading by 3.
Can you dunk it? No, you can't. You do this weak ass layup attempt. And then they come back and do that. Oh, now we gotta go.
To bring them within 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket.
The only nigga who we can depend on to score for real is fucking Fatigue. You better get on that rim. God, he damn near blocked it because he wanted to be cute. Yes, sir. Oh, good defense. Good defense. That's game. Oh my God, y'all made that shit way harder. I'm not gonna lie to you. Way harder. Play that. I was like, he ain't hit one all game. He hit that, he got it.
And that's an intentional foul.
He really almost lost the shape. Nobody else in this fucking court was a three. Y'all damn near could not stop that shit. Hold up.
Separated by less than 6 seconds.
I think Circle.
When they go to the intentional foul, he doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
They've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
At the Hartenstein. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Dort, wide open. A 3 off the mark. White, wide open. He fires. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. So we see Boston get the win here.
GG.
A little closer than they would have liked. They would have a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Dort.
I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Here's Castle. And a two-handed jam!
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that in Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Out to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Even though he's just 6'3", Fox can really get up, including slamming it down in style.
Here's Harden. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And just about a minute into this first quarter. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Leonard on the take. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Bro, come play on ball. Stop all this weak ass off ball shit, bro. Y'all niggas be so slow with that shit.
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Leonard. Over Fox.
Like, bro, that shit garbage. Get out this league if you can't play defense.
Every shot preparation of James Harden is exceptional. He knows in this instance that as soon as the ball touches his hands, he's got to be ready to fire.
Back to Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Bogdanovich, no good. Deflects the pass. Here's Castle. Jones with some nice D. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Talking with him about De'Aaron Fox, I asked Coach what he wanted his guys to do against him, and Coach said to not give him room to run. De'Aaron is dangerous when he's attacking lanes and leaking out in transition, so we need to limit those opportunities. So it sounds like you're aiming to slow the pace down. We'll see if it works for them.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Right there, Fox using his length to do damage inside.
Harden can't hit.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Barnes a screen. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, this is where Castle likes to find his points. Closer in to the hoop.
Here's Harden. On the take. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Wembanyama. The finish. Oh, the vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, and it's Wembanyama's length that leads to the steal and gets them out and running.
Oh, deflected. Harden from outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. Doris, not long ago, the Clippers were not associated with star power.
It's very true, B.A., but they are now. And it's not just the talent that they have. It's the experience that their guys bring to the court. They now have a core of big-time players who've been through virtually everything in the league.
And Harden's got the ball here for the L.A. Clippers. They trail by 6. Jones from outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. San Antonio with the ball. Vassell outside from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Zubats. Here are the Clippers. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Well, Kawhi Leonard pure from the corner. Nice delivery, Kawhi.
Now here's Fox. There's 38 seconds left now in the first quarter. Barnes a screen. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
How about that quickness rolling off the screen? Barnes gets all the separation he needs there.
Out to Leonard. To the paint. 16 15 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
Pass to Wembanyama. Great D that time from Zubac. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Spurs.
The Spurs, 14.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
All right, Doris, what do you think separates the good teams from the great teams at crunch time?
Boy, I think there's a lot of things, Brian, that separate that. Number one, can you execute on both ends when it's a clutch game? Can you absorb the pressure of a moment, understanding time and score, how to get a quality shot on every possession, how to string together multiple stops? Can you make shots under duress of great defense? There are so many things that differentiate between the good and the championship.
Here's Fox. Fox gets it to go inside.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
It's stolen by Dunn. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to Powell. Back to Batum. Now here's Dunn. Powell for three. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Norman Powell with the rise and fire from three-point territory. Pretty delivery.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things you have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. Here's Simmons. Zubac inside. Second chance effort. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
Just nice to see the time spent in the gym by Chris Dunn coming to fruition on that jumper.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. To the inside. Sohan inside. Picked up by Sohan. Here's Champagnie. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And Simmons, here we go. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Wow, how about that drive? That was no mercy on his way to the cup, Ben Simmons.
Johnson with a bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Change it up.
Give yourself a round of applause. Substitution on the court.
The Clippers in the lead. Leonard on the wing. A rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Castle misses. And it's Leonard with the ball for the Clippers. Right side, Bogdanovich. Outside, Harden. Over Wembanyama. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And so it's San Antonio with it. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Inside, Wembanyama. An easy two on the layup. Wembanyama's got his second basket.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing, dominating on the inside.
Outside Harden. On the wing, Jones. Back to Harden. Just 4 to shoot. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Castle. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
And that's the kind of pressure Castle could put on a defense.
And so he hits both. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Bogdanovich. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Bogdanovich has got his first points in this one.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim. And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Harden from outside. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
This is the mark of a great scorer, the ability to not have any struggle making shots off the dribble. That is a hard thing to do, but James Harden makes it look easy.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Shrugs off the contact and dumps it home. He'll go to the line.
And what strength by Castle. A tough-nosed guard who knows how to score through contact.
26 seconds left to the second. Here's Harden. Good. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
I'll tell you what, James Harden has got the kind of frame that he can absorb contact and play right through it.
To the middle. Here's Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. To the wing on the left. Wembanyama, so comfortable inside.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And stolen by Paul. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. San Antonio on top, up by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Clippers trail by 3. Harden from outside. Knocks down the triple. 10 points for him.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
Here's Castle. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard with the ball. Pass to Harden. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Goes up on the baseline. Again, the Clippers score.
Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game, and the defense better find a way to figure him out soon.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Castle. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
The Castle has been outstanding here, giving the defense more than they can handle.
And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year. He said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot. My team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Spurs trail by 5. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying the team.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years. It's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Down low. Wembanyama, no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Jones. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Outside for Harden. Launches a 3. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And Harden gets the double team. Outside Bogdanovich. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. And now it's an 11-point Clipper lead.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Pass to Zubac. Harden surveying the D. Leonard outside. Shoots over Vassell. Shot by Leonard, no good. Spurs trail by 9. And here's Wembanyama. Got a piece of it.
How about Zubac? Worked so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
Harden misses. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. 1:04 left in the third quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. Up and in on the layup. Wembanyama's got 8 points.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Outside Mills. And the Clippers miss again. Spurs trail by 7. Now here's Wembanyama. Eubanks defending. Right to Wembanyama. Pass to Champagnie. Just 5 on the clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Wembanyama, open look. Money on the 19-footer. He's got 10.
Yeah, shot making, playmaking. Wembanyama can do it all offensively.
To the inside. San Antonio shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. Free throw good, Wembanyama. Both free throws good for Wembanyama.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Coffey. And that's not going to go. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Clippers ahead. They're up by 3. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Spurs trail by 3. Ball looking it over.
A tremendous call by Chris Paul. Refuses to back off, doesn't waste the look, and gets a foul for his work.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And the Clippers with the ball. They've led by as many as 11. Harden drives in. Out to Leonard. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Boy, laser focus from Kawhi Leonard. He no sooner touches it than that ball is off to the rim.
Outside Paul. Pass to Sohan. Out to Fox. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Zubac. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. They lead by 4. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Champagnie. And San Antonio has possession. Here's Fox. Pass to Champagnie. Back to Fox. Fox on the run. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Explosive speed gives Fox the clear advantage on the drive. He gets down the lane so fast.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Sideline. Let's catch up with Allie.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. Coach was blunt with his assistant. He said to throw out everything that happened and kill him now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Fox deciding where to go with it. Fox can't get that one to fall. Los Angeles leading by 5. And here's Harden. Jones from outside. Sohan with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's Fox missing. And so here are the Clippers. Pass to Leonard. Outside Harden. Outside Bogdanovic. No good on the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Fox, that's good.
Yeah, Fox is going off. I mean, he's gotten the ball on offense, and he's been relentless.
Outside Bogdanovic. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Leonard on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Spurs trail by 6. Now Fox. Vassell. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Leonard. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Rebound by San Antonio. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
That's miss number 5 on the night. 6 for 11 now. Los Angeles leading by 4. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this third quarter. And the Clippers miss again. Ooh, stolen by Harden. From the arc. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Fox right side. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Out to Fox. Lets it go from deep. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Here's Harden. Outside Bogdanovich. And it's all from three-point range.
It's just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
That's it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Sinks it from distance.
When Bogdan is set in the corner, feed him. He loves those shots to make him in his sleep.
From the inbound. And it's Harden penetrating. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. This one was a fun one to watch.